stay you alive. One more word and you won't survive.
What's up, everybody? It's Moho back with a video for you guys. I'm going to do something a little bit different. This is going to be a new series that I'm going to bring to you guys. First off, I do want to let you guys know that there's 2 spectators in the game. One is Domo. We just allowed him to come in and sit for our scrims. And the other person is a streamer. So those of you who are confused as to why there's 2 extra players, that is why. I do want to start off saying that this is firing range CTF. We are playing against ABM, which is abnormal. They are a pro team. They are also in FeaR's bracket. They are definitely a top team for sure. I think they got like 9th seed or 10th seed or something like that. I'm not really sure. For those of you who don't know, I am teaming with Haley. It's going to be myself, Haley, Mochilla, and we had to replace Shade because he ended up not being able to go, so we found a better replacement to take over Z. So right now, our goals currently are to get top 16. Now the reason behind all of this is because if we do manage to get pro, we would be the first team in COD history that would be able to get a female to pro status. That is the goal. I think that is a very respectable goal. We really want to achieve this. It's not going to be easy, and I don't think any of us are coming into this tournament thinking it's going to be easy. I think we're all in here with level heads, and we all understand how much effort it's going to take and practice. With that being said, I want to call this series The Road to Orlando. I want you guys to see through our eyes what it's like, what we're going to be doing to practice and get ready for this. You know, obviously playing a team like this shows that we are capable of getting top 16. Our goal is top 16. Me personally, I want to get higher. Because the last event that I left off on was 3rd in Columbus with Team FeaR. With FeaR, exactly. A lot of people get confused when I say that, like I'm not in FeaR or something. I am in FeaR. With Assassin's team, I should say. I left off at 3rd place, and my goal is to get higher. I mean, I'm sorry, as a pro player and a confident player, no matter who I'm with, I still feel that I want to get a higher placing regardless. You know, it doesn't matter who I'm with. That's how I look at it. I know a lot of people will say, oh, he's bullshitting, you know, he cares who he teams with. But really, no. I challenge myself. I always challenge myself, you know. Like, I guess an example of that would be COD 4. I barely used the Deagle, and everybody can admit that was the best gun. I always put myself with like a USP with a silencer. I love challenges. I don't know why. I'm a rusher. Also, I love to rush in S&D. I love to take risks. I love challenges. I guess that's just what type of player I am. And with that being said, yeah, you know, I took a challenge. This right here is probably the biggest challenge of my life. You know, in the beginning of COD 4, our challenge was, you know, get pro status. We achieved that easily. You know, to me, it wasn't even a challenge. The only challenge in that was just getting good and being one of the best at the game. Another challenge was the MP5. I was the first player to start using the MP5 in Call of Duty 4. Like, nobody wanted to use it. They were, like, afraid. I started using it, and it's just, I challenged myself to be one of the best players in the game with that gun. I wanted to like, make, when you thought of an MP5, I wanted you to understand, like, or think of me, I should say. Like, that's what I wanted. Hopefully you guys still do. I don't know. I know a lot of you guys are newer. You guys didn't follow me back from Call of Duty 4. But if you did, I was known for the MP5, which, by the way, was such an amazing gun. I really miss it, and I can't wait for Modern Warfare 3 because it does look like it. They did say it was the same one. I can't get any real feedback on how it shoots from the people that played the game, so if I do get any feedback, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, I do like to challenge myself. This is probably the most notable challenge I've ever created for myself, and I think if we achieve this, it's going to be real. It's going to be real special, not only to me, but to, you know, Haley as well, because she feels she deserves it to the max, and she's one of the most hardworking girls on the circuit. And I think one of her highest placings was 33rd. You know, so I'm pretty sure we can make this happen. I don't want to get cocky, but I want to stay confident. I think that's fairly important. With that being said, you know, a lot of people don't believe me that I challenge myself, and I like to team with, you know, players that aren't as known or players that aren't as good at skill level as us or any of the other top pros. You know, I believe our job as pros is to like, I think one of the reasons why we're pros is to help others. I mean, you know, who does what we do? You know, not many people do. I mean, you guys learn a lot from these videos. I mean, every day I sign on, I got a new message saying, you know, thanks for the tutorial. I learned so much. Any video that you watch from Assassin's Team, you learn something, whether it be a nade, whether it be a spot to get in, whether it be a strategy, whatever it is, you're learning. And I think as pros, that is our job. I know a lot of pros don't think that way, and I know a lot of you amateur players say that, you know, our pros don't do that, which I can agree to you with that to an extent. You know, there's very few pros out there that actually help the community out and post videos to help you guys. But to stay on track, that is one of my reasons, I should say, to be a pro. I think we should be role models for you guys, that you guys could act a certain way and not act immature. I think not only challenging ourselves, but challenging others is also a good reason to be a pro. What I mean by that is, this is probably the biggest challenge Haley's ever had. I mean, she's playing against pros in this game, and she holds her own. So I think that's a challenge to her. I think this is probably the biggest. This is an open door for her, like a door that's opening, I should say. And you know, anybody who has experienced that you know, first open door, or that golden ticket, you know, because there's a lot of people that want to be in her shoes right now, whether it be an amateur player or even another pro player. A lot of people want to be in her shoes. So I think this is really a good challenge for her as well. She's taking it very well. She doesn't always have the best of games, you know, and that's understandable because of where she came from. She came from only teaming with girls to playing with pros. How many of you can say that? You know, how many girls can say that? I know they play with them in scrims, but this is a full-fledged team right here. That's a professional team that plays on a professional level and travels to events, you know? So, my personal thought, she has a little hiccups here and there, but, you know, who doesn't? We all have bad games. And losing is learning. When we first started out, we were losing. And our goal seemed impossible. Now I look back at our games, and it's like, damn, we're playing pros and we're doing this good. You know, so nothing's impossible. And that's leads back to me saying one of the reasons of us being pros is to show you that nothing is impossible, and everything's coming along real good. If you guys have any like tips or anything you want me to add in these commentaries for this the Road to Orlando series that I'm going to be doing, you know, whether you want me to talk about something, you know, something different, strategies, whatever, because I know I'm doing also another series where I do live breakdowns of our scrims. I'm going to be posting up a video tonight, actually, of an S&D breakdown. But if you guys have any comments or concerns or anything about what I'm doing in this video, you know, please feel free to leave it in the comments. I always look at them, even though I don't always respond to them. I always look at them and take them into consideration. But with that being said, that is the plan. I really think it's a good idea to do this. I know a lot of you guys, you know, a stream doesn't justify exactly, you know, what it's like. You know, me capture carding our footage is probably the best thing. You get better quality for one. For two, you get me commentating over it and telling you exactly what's going on. And for three, it's just an all-around better experience. You know, it's kind of like a look through our eyes as we go to this. But that being said, I really don't have anything else to talk about. I wanted to let you guys know what we're going to be doing. As far as the team goes, everybody keeps asking me how I think the team is. You know, Mochila, Takeover. You know, what are my thoughts on it? What are my honest thoughts on it? I don't want to lie to you guys. It started off shaky. We're getting our shit together. And, you know, as long as we can, you know, keep Haley on a learning process and keeping her stable and making sure she understands, you know, where to go, what to do on certain maps, what gun to use, and just making sure she knows her role, I'm pretty sure, you know, we're going to do just fine. As of right now, we need practice. You know, last week we couldn't beat any pro teams. We were getting destroyed. Now we're playing pro teams and we're doing work versus them. So I really don't know. Let's hope for the best. No, but I'm going to go ahead and let this play out. If you guys have any questions for me, put them in the comments. Please like the video, favorite, subscribe. Also follow me on Twitter. And guys, please like my Facebook. I know you guys got Facebook. Everybody's got Facebook. If you got Facebook, how hard is it, man? Go to my page, like my page. I post a lot of content on there as well. I keep you guys updated with anything that's going on with FeaR and myself. I also post videos that I don't usually post on YouTube. So go over there, check it out. It's going to be in the description box below. And let me know what you think about this new series called The Road to Orlando. Thank you guys.